Okay, so let's get into it again about how corrupt corporate environments are going to be really difficult for women and minorities because they're brutal for everybody. But you can think of women and minorities as low hanging fruit. Like if you want to punch someone, if you want to take something out on someone, women and minorities are very easy targets in a corporate environment because um, they're just already vulnerable. So, this is again another clip from Succession that we're going to take a look at. We're going to take a look at a female executive employee who was terminated um, just because she was not able to smooth up to the new boss in an appropriate manner. So here's what happened. We were talking about Succession. Remember Rogan Loy, who is the CEO of that corporation, died. And as a result, somebody had to take over pretty quickly. Both of his sons did. Both Kendall and Roman, who, as he would say, are not serious people. They're not serious people. They're not real professional people. So a lot of times when they interact with people, they don't do it appropriately. That's not that unusual for people who are high up in corporations. Honestly, it's rare that you have good leaders in any organization. Everybody has got their flaws. Most people gravitate between a C plus, C minus range with regard to whatever they're doing. Some people, and it's rare, are awesome. They're B plus, A minus range. Some people are terrible, D minus, F plus range. So, but generally, when it comes to people, it's hard for someone to be an outlier, to just be incredible at what they do. What I think makes an incredible leader is someone, it's very rare, especially in late stage capitalism. It's very rare that you're going to find someone with awesome leadership abilities, because that's someone who has integrity, that's someone who's smart, that's someone who has enough people skills to get what they need from people, not via fear and intimidation, which that's easy. And that's what most people, supervisors, managers, executives know how to do, is to intimidate and manipulate people by fear. And it's, not, it's more complicated to manage people with integrity, like I said, by figuring out what it is that motivates the people, how to do that appropriately. That's far more complicated than just threatening people into doing what you want them to do. So here's a clip from Succession. I'm going to play it. You're going to hear it. I'm not going to show it because of copyright and all of that. But I'm going to play it and you'll be able to hear it where, let me set it up. Roman Roy, who, like I said, is the brand new CEO, is trying to he's trying to meet with Joy Palmer, who is a studio executive in LA. And this is a international corporation. So they have, things in places everywhere, all over the world. But he's in LA and right now, and he's letting her know that, I have a problem with this film that you're overseeing. I need to get it made. And she's trying to say, well, she is a little bit glib and smug. So she's saying, well, we have some problems that I need to talk to you about before I can solve your problem. And he gets frustrated because he just expects her to say, okay, no problem. I'll solve it. The problem that with this film not being put out. And she does, but I'll let you listen to it.
Hey, yeah, hi. Just to say good luck, huh?
Thanks, man.
And
oh, that's not the right video. What happened? This is weird.
Good to see you.
We'd all like to. Oh.
'Tis I.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, here
Tom
it
and
is.
Roy.
'Tis I.
Hey.
How are you? Good to see you.
We'd all like to. offer our sincere condolences.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Refused. I have all the condolences I need. Tummy full. Shall we?
Well, it just hasn't hit you yet.
Oh, no.
You know, I'm sure it will, but you'll be okay. It takes time.
Okay. Well, many thanks. Many.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
And it's very exciting about the deal.
Mm-hmm.
What's he like?
Lucas? Great. Flaky. Really druggy. Odd. Not focused. And yeah, honestly, few issues. Sure I can fix it. But, so I can't stand still. I have thoughts.
Well, of course. Everybody does.
What was that?
Little Groucho Marx.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Inside cinema.
Yeah. So I just sort of wanted to maybe just get it out of the way. Callis Patron? I just want to know who's getting fired for that shit show.
I mean, I can certainly loop you in, but it's complicated.
Okay.
Shall we just sidebar that? That particular situation has lots of big personalities.
Oh, big personalities. Yeah, I can't see that happening again.
No, I've been taking it very seriously.
Good. Okay, well, look, I'm going to turn on the money hose for you, okay? We want to back you. We just want to hear that you're confident that we can get the hit machine pumping.
Well, absolutely. I mean, there is one thing that we have been concerned about.
Okay. Hit me. I'm ready. Let's do it.
The rightward lean from ATN. Lots of people are concerned about democratic institutions.
Yeah. Yeah, well, got it. Well, you want me to say more things?
We're getting a lot of questions about ATN's favorable coverage on Mencken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, isn't there something you can do to signal a distance?
Yeah. Look, Mencken's IP, just like anything. Yeah, I don't like him, you don't like him, what are we going to do?
But it's all in terms of talent. The company, we have values here in this creative community.
And I know, I get it, and I love the values. I mean, it's an incredibly evolved, ruthlessly segregated city you built in this geological fault here. Let's get real.
Look, we're trying.
I sort of feel like, I feel like you're not really listening to me. I'm saying I'm going to just dump a ton of money on you, and all we want is to get the hit pumping. You understand, right? Balance between streaming and theatrical, franchise creation, international marketing, yeah?
Yeah, you can trust me. I got it. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm. All right. Joy, I get it. You're thinking, the fuck does this guy know about anything? He's not his dad. He can't do it. Roman's track record is bullshit.
I'm sure you are where you are for a very good reason.
I could just fire you, so. That's a funny joke. I could.
Look, I think...
I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying I could. Although maybe I should. Oh no, I said it. Now I feel like I gotta commit. Our temp pool is bullshit and out of control, and you're not gonna fix it, so I'm calling it. I'm sorry, we're done. Yeah, I am. What I mean to say is the company wishes to terminate your employment. HR will be in touch to start the termination process. We wish you the best of luck on all your future endeavors.
This is a mistake.
Okay, so that's how that scene ends. And a lot of back and forth on the YouTube channels. I watch the scenes, and then I read the comments to see what it is that people think about this. It's fascinating. So a lot of people think, well, she was very glib, flippant with Rome, who is the new CEO, who has not proven that he's someone that needs to be respected. So he fired her. Was that the appropriate thing to do? Would he have done that to a man, a white man? Probably not. However, people who are in these power positions, jockeying for power, feel like they have to do things to prove their point, to prove that they are to be respected. And Rome is in a very vulnerable position in that he did just get this position because his father died, and no one really does take Roman or Kendall, those are the two co-CEOs. No one really takes them seriously because everyone knows, well, You got everything that you have because of your father, because of nepotism, not because you actually had to climb the corporate ladder. So this firing of this woman, and I think she is both a woman and a minority. So the firing of her is a way for him to kind of flex, to show, you know what, I do have power and I will do these things with my power that are dangerous. So you better give me my respect. That's what he was trying to do. And to be fair, the executive named Joy wasn't being all that respectful to Roman, because she was like, I'm just waiting for the new guy to come in and take over, and I'll deal with all this when I have a real boss. Was kind of her take on it. But that wasn't professional, the way that he handled it. It caused all kind of problems, which he is going to have to discuss with the general counsel, the lawyer, the head lawyer at the firm. And so um, even though, this was something that probably could have been avoided if Roman wasn't so hot-headed in that moment, um, it was something that he felt he needed to do to flex in his position. But at the same time, here's another example that we have of how, when you are an executive woman in a corporation, you can expect this kind of different treatment that is going to be more vicious and damaging than the typical. You know, it could have happened to a man. It might have happened to a man, but it actually happened to a woman. So when you are a woman in an executive level position, my point is, you have to be really, really careful how you come across. Or you could end up like this particular Hollywood executive. The character's name is Joy, where you can be fired in a heartbeat. And she was shocked because she was not expecting that at all. Now she's, high level executives have resources. So she's like, I'm going to sue. I'm going to talk to my lawyers. I'm not going to stand for this. So she is going to, hit back. But at the same time, um, it's I'm just pointing out how these things often play out for women and minorities that are at that level. They're going to be more vulnerable than anyone else, and that was just my point with this one.